Hello there. Yo-ho, yo-ho. It's pirate life for me. Don't mind me, just completely messed up the title of the stream. There's a typo. I meant to say, this isn't Elden Ring, and I typed, it's Elden Ring. So, anyway, I'm right now playing as my personal offline character, who I've been playing a lot with. The reason I'm doing that is because, what? Okay, well, I was wondering if that would happen. Basically, the launch screen when you're logged in and you choose your character really loves to crash. It's its favorite thing to do. It just loves crashing. So, I thought I'd try just starting the game out as like a character instead of at the launch screen, but guess it doesn't want to do that. Also, we're once again listening to some royalty-free pirate-themed music. Let me turn that down a little. Because Disney and they like their music that they own, so I don't want to get too risky with playing music from this game. But if you want to play the game, and you're totally allowed to play it with me, because it's an online game and everything, if you really want to play it, you can type !game in chat, and it will have a link to the website where you can just create an account and download the game for free. It is a little bit buggy, both the game and the sign-up process, so keep that in mind. This is entirely fan-made. No one was paid to do this. They just did this out of their own passions to revive one of my childhood games. So, yeah. But anyway, in a second here we go. Yes. Alright, we're gonna play Jade. This is our stream character. I hope the music's not too loud. Yeah, the title, I'm just kind of poking a jab at Elden Ring because that seems to be the game everyone wants to play because it just came out like 2 hours ago all around the world, so I'm like, but hear me out. It's a From Software game, so I'm not really gonna touch it. At least not for a long while. I need to work up my courage to try out a From Software game because those aren't super fun to play in my opinion, just because I like to not stress out when I play a game. I play games to escape from stress. So, From Software games just kinda do the opposite of that for me. Anyway, here we are in the game, level 8, not level 16, in Port Royal, and what is our quest? So we've got a few different quests. We've got the Capture the Black Pearl one, Tortuga Teleportation, that was, I believe, the one we were working on. Actually, what we had just done is we had just acquired a voodoo doll. So we now have 3 weapon types: voodoo doll, gun, and sword. Let's go back to the journal here. So that's the PvP quest. That's pretty much going to be in there for a long time. I don't see myself doing shit PvP anytime soon. Let's see, Lela's brother. That's for a quest we have to do, right? Well, let's do crab shells for Lucinda first. And let's use our new weapon, the Voodoo Doll. Because, yeah, the crab shells for Lucinda should be super easy to do. Like, just, you don't even have to leave Port Royal, and sand crabs are just very low level. So, we will have a blast with this. It's not going to be difficult at all. Recapturing, by the way. We are capturing. Also, I don't know if this was the case last stream, but I turned the graphics on, like, the lowest possible setting. So, if you notice some faces look a little, incredibly low poly, that's why I'm running the lowest graphic settings for highest stability, because I need every bit of stability I can with this game. Also, I should mention, if you want to join, if you want to play along, because it is an online game, an MMO, you can find me on Juntos Ocean. I don't know why it always gives me Juntos, it just seems to always give me Juntos, and I don't mind. So, yeah, if you join in the game, you can basically just go to the map. That's M is a shortcut. See the current server. You can open up the drop down, and here's Juntos. It looks like there's 4 people online. Also, what are these symbols? I don't know what any of these symbols mean. What does that mean? What's going on for Fragius? Fragius. What's going on there? Don't know, but there's a chest there, and that makes me want to go there. Be like, neuron activate. Alright, let's do our swarm, and that's it. That's it. That's enough to kill a crab. This one also wanted to engage. Hang on. Let me kill you too. And there we go. That is our 2 crabs. 2 crabs are dead. And go back. Yes, this did use up some of our voodoo. I wish it wasn't called voodoo. I really wish they'd just call it something like mana. Like, it would be incredibly just like... if they call it mana. The downside is it would be uncreative. The plus side is it wouldn't be as problematic. You're doing quite well. Next you must get me some alligator tails. Ooh, alligator tails, you say? You don't mind if I do. Actually, before we go any further, we need some more running potions. I'm gonna craft a few of those before we go anywhere. So, back to the potion minigame. You can enjoy some of that. It is a good minigame, I have to say. So, Swift Foot Potion. Get some of these over here. Now the poison extract, we need double on that. There's our tooth dust. So there's a very specific way you can do this. I think that was it. It's like a special combo. Here, I'm gonna try to get as many of those combos as I can. Because if you set it up in a specific way... ah, damn it. Yeah, if you set it up in a specific way, you can get like a combo going where you can produce more of a certain type for fewer resources. But doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do that. Just gotta be careful not to cover up the scorpion stuff. This should be it, though. It's a very low-level potion, so it's not a big deal if we, can't be the most efficient way possible with it. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Normally, it takes a group of 3 to form 1, but the combo... Is combo the right word? It's not... I wouldn't call it combo, but, Fuck it, we're gonna keep calling it a combo. The combo is, if you have... So a group of 3 makes 1, a group of 4 makes 2. So you get twice as many resources for 1 use. So here, this is going to become a group of 4, and then we get 2, and would you look at that? Amazing. Let's keep doing this. Okay, we did unlock a few more, so let's see, we got Deadeye 1. That increases weapon accuracy by 10%. Very useful, actually, but you can only do it on Cuba. And combustion cocktail, I should say. Increase grenade damage by 10%. Yeah, we don't have grenades yet. But we're gonna just keep on crafting a few more of these. We have 2 so far. I would like 5. 5 would be a good number. And honestly, just us doing this, like, yes, I know all the time that we're spending to craft these potions could more efficiently be spent just running around the island and getting all the stuff done that we wanted to do. So effectively, I'm like using a lot of time to save a little bit of time. But this has more benefit than just that. You know, we're also getting XP. We are also grinding up our potion level because potion crafting, once we get it high enough, let's see what we can get. Ghastly Visage is kind of fun. Lively Bucko Brew. That could be pretty useful. Pantano Silver Spirit. Voodoo Staff Damage, that's not gonna matter yet. Then we got Marksman Draft 2, Swashbuckler Stew 2, Clap of Thunder. That's pretty useful. Canadier Draft and Mystic Mixture. I swear there's another Swiftfoot potion, but maybe we can't... Maybe that's not in the game yet. Because there do seem to be a few things missing. This game is still technically just in, like, beta. So they're constantly adding things, which is weird because they're also adding in new content that wasn't in the original game. Like, they have a whole brand new storyline and stuff, and it's like, but you're not done with the base game. You're getting a little ahead of yourselves here. You gotta finish up what you started before you start something new. But yeah, whatever. How many is that? We could check actually. 4! Okay, so let's just do 1 more and then we'll move on. Be done with our potion crafting. You know, we can just do that. The potion crafting minigame is very fun. I remember back in the day when they added this. Made potion crafting a thing. It was all the rage. Okay, well that kind of screwed up what I was going for with the combo, but what have you. Okay, this should be at least doable. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 for the price of 1. And now we just need the alligator stuff. We should be very close to do, we just have to draw an alligator, and there we do. Awesome! Okay, now, let's exit. We're done with potion brewing. And let's go ahead and drink one of those. Just to give us 30% more speed. For 10 whole minutes. Okay, keep an eye on that. I want to see if it's actually 10 minutes. So I drank the potion at 10:18. If it wears off at 10:28, it's not lying to us. Because the thing is, certain potions and certain effects say they have a certain time limit, but they feel to me like they don't last as long as they say they do. But that might just be a case of, like, I'm so absorbed into the game that time has lost all meaning. So, we'll have to see. So, yeah, we gotta kill 2 swamp alligators. We're gonna keep using the voodoo doll for now. Because you generally want to use the newest weapon for at least a few levels, because it's going to be lower level than all your other weapons. So you gotta grind it up a few levels first. Okay, and gotta get one more alligator. And there we go! Alright, back to Lucinda. Probably gonna get some more money. Alligator, yes. Yes indeed. Get us some more money from Lucinda, and then... yeah, this is just... there's not a great reward for this quest, but I don't like quests not being completed in games, you know? If a quest exists, and it has the worst reward ever, but it's a quest, I'm gonna do it. Because it's a quest. You gotta do the quests. They're part of the game. And you gotta team up with other players against tough enemies, like the game says. I'm liking this playlist. The playlist I picked last time was also decent. I hope this one's not too distracting, but I like the music. The other one was like a lot more mellow. You could very easily not pay attention to it, it was just kind of in the background, but this one's very like robust. Anyway, Lucinda, give me the monies. More monies! 35 gold, nice. Very good, the last ingredient I need is scorpion blood. Alright, time to go kill some scorpions. And where is this telling me the closest place would be? It's telling me it's on a different island. I'm guessing it's gonna send me to Devil's Anvil in that case. I wonder... sometimes you can, like, glitch yourself around the world. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Shortcut. Yeah, back in my day, you could, like, glitch yourself. There was actually, I remember one of the best bosses to grind at was, on Padres del Fuego. He was like a high-level skeleton boss, and you had to go through like so many different areas to get to him. Like, he was very far out of the way of everything. Basically on the opposite end of Padres del Fuego from the rest of the map. But there's like a very specific spot on the island where if you like jumped just into it, you could basically glitch through the entire island of Padres del Fuego and just swim in the ocean over to where this boss exists, because he was in the same load zone as the main island. You just had to go through a million different other load zones to get to him. But if you could just glitch through the island and swim there, then you don't have to worry about that. So I kind of hope that's still in the game. I kind of hope that glitch still exists, because some of the glitches to get places faster were very convenient. Okay, that's a scorpion dead. Let's find ourselves another scorpion. Here's another one. And it's dead! Alright, time to go back to Lucinda. We don't have Port Royal teleportation yet. No, we don't. Okay, so we're gonna have to find ourselves a dinghy. There's the dinghy. And onwards we go, back to Port Royal. Just a very quick detour. Our sailing's halfway to level 5, which is good. Level 5 is, I don't know, probably something special. I think level 5, oh, level 5, isn't that when you unlock the regular ships? I think that's when you unlock the regular ships. So, we could have an actual galleon, a proper one. Or, you know, just anything better than a light sloop. Lucinda. We're gonna talk to Lucinda first, but then I want to come back to that haircut place, because I think I found you can actually get green hair. It's just not in the character creator. Part of the reason for that is because that used to be something where you can it used to be something that was locked behind the paywall of unlimited access, the subscription service in Pirates Online, and so if you were in the character creator, they didn't want you to, like, be able to access that. But now that unlimited access is not a thing, we don't have to worry about that, and it is going to cost us money, but yeah, look at that low poly person. Okay, no. Huh. Maybe it's something we unlock later on. Maybe it's a different island? It could be that. Because I 100% saw there was another player who's level 50 and had green hair. It's not Haru green hair, but it was still green. And so if we can get something like that, that'd be good. Okay, now this is telling me to visit Gabrielle. We don't want to do that because that's just the PvP. We want to finish off the secret of teleportation. So that means Cuba. Going back to Cuba. We're gonna be visiting Cuba a few different times. Although I think it's probably the least visited island that you'll unlock teleportation for. Like, it's mostly just some early game stuff. And then there's the voodoo staff. Once you unlock the voodoo staff, which is, by the way, like, the best weapon in the game, then you'll kind of have other uses for going back to Cuba. Anyway, it looks like it is 10:28 and we're just about to run out of our hasten, so yeah, it does what it says it does. It's 10 minutes. It just feels like 10 minutes is so fast because I just get so absorbed into this game. That Greyhound. Is looking kind of close to shore there. Also, don't feed the alligators. Do not do that. The game says no, that's a bad. I need to start brainstorming ideas for our guild name. Because here's the thing. First off, I feel like the guild name needs to have alliteration. Alliteration is just like the best thing ever. Hang on. What's all our weapon levels in general? So shooting is level 6, sword is level 4, doll is level 2. So we're gonna use doll until at least level 3. Yeah, like we need alliteration. That's the thing that we need. Also, let's check skills. Okay, so attunement's only 1. Kind of figured. Because we are only level 2. This level, we're gonna level up our attunement, though. Yeah, get more attunement. So having more attunement means you can now attune to more than one enemy at a time. So let me show that off now. We're gonna tune to this alligator and this alligator, and now we can attack them both at the same time. Oh, drop the loot pouch, sharp cutlass, and a hand-me-down skirt. All my skirts are hand-me-down. Actually, that's not true. One of them is not. Let's see, light purple linen. Let's just see how the hand-me-down looks. And it's not as great as the light purple linen, but here's the thing. I'm just gonna wear this one and sell this one, because the light purple linen is actually more valuable. And they're both crude, so like, we're not showing off too much. So let's see. Okay, so we already have a sharp cutlass, so this we can sell. And back to the game. Okay, so level 3. Let's switch over to the sword. Keep in mind what the sharp cutlass does. It's got high chance to deal critical damage and attack 16. Is that the only sword we can use? We also have the rusty saber, but I think I'd rather use a cutlass for now. Awesome. Speaking of skirts, we just got a rare skirt. Hell the fuck yeah. Also, what do we get? Old cannon ram. Yeah, we already have an old cannon ram, so that can get sold. The rare light purple accent silk skirt. Let's take a look at that. Put away our weapon. Ooh, I like that one. That's a very good skirt. Hell yeah. Is the music still playing? Okay, it's just... Alright. Back to the game. Anyway. Let's keep using our sword for a bit. Clicking's kind of fucked, so it screwed up my attack there, but we're fine. Yeah, I'd say once I have multiple weapon types... hang on. This is a little bit loud. Let me just turn the music a lot further down. This is EDM Party Pirates. So, hell yeah, Party Pirates. Also, we just picked up a pistol there. Let me take a look at that. Oh. Triple barrels. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Anyway, back to yeah, once I have multiple weapon types, I basically like to swap between which weapon I'm using. Usually between quests. So like, I'll do a quest, and it'll tell me to kill a bunch of a certain enemy type, and then I'll just, you know, pull out my sword, and then once I finish that quest, or finish that stage in that quest, and then I have to kill a bunch of another enemy type, I'll usually, like, swap to my gun, or, something else. Alright. Got a musket and some capris. So let's see the musket. We actually can use that. So that's cool. Level 6. Let's swap out the musket for, well, our pistol for the musket. And then let's take a look at the capris. Yeah, we're just gonna sell that when we can. Okay, now 16 bayou alligators. The question is, because gun is currently a higher level than my two other weapons, so do I think I'm gonna give gun a break, at least for this quest, and then we'll start doing our regular rotation, just to make sure we even out the XP, so we don't end up in the late game where, like, Voodoo Doll is still just like level 3 and gun and sword are like level 30. So yeah, let's see, it is a level 7, but hear me out, that's gonna be some good XP for our Voodoo Doll. And we don't currently have another enemy we want to attack, so no point in double attuning. There we go. So we gotta kill 16 of those bad boys. 15 now. Let's wait for Voodoo to recharge. And I think, you know what, we're gonna be spicy and double attune, because there's two bayou alligators right next to each other here, and we can save ourselves a lot of time by 2 for 1-ing. Just gotta run circles, because these, even if they weren't melee enemies, they would have a hard time hitting us because of the fact that we're not just standing still. We're low on voodoo now. And there we go, we killed both them, and they both dropped stuff. A sextant. I do like sextants. Okay. Fruit, light purple, light green. Well, I do like me green. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, I think these are guaranteed to be bayou alligators, so uh-oh. Hang on, missed the attunement, and took some damage for it. Yeah, these are pretty much guaranteed bayou alligators, so this is actually going to be a very good spot for us to just grind up the 16 kills that we need. And we're gonna get a lot of Voodoo Doll levels out of this too. Alright, nice. So, got a skill point. And heal. So, heal right now, we're not gonna get any use out of, because you can't use heal on yourself. you can basically, with the voodoo doll, you can attune to either enemies or allies, or both if you have more than one attunement. And having an attunement on an ally, you can use the heal ability to basically, you know, give them health. And you can see over there what their health is currently at if you're, you know, currently locked on to an enemy and you don't know how well your ally's doing. There we go, more death, and that's a zombie doll. What's a zombie doll? What level is that gonna be? Also, we got more shoes. Deck slapper boots, or deerskin ankle. These I'm just gonna sell because they're more valuable. Let's swap over. Okay, so that's gonna be level 6. Okay. But look at that. Attack 11. It's also got innate poison resistance and a boost to swarm. So that's good. Alright, let's keep on the grind. Almost got our... We've almost got halfway there. Already. This is why having attunement is just good. It helps you just be able to kill more than one enemy at a time. That's not to say if you don't have attunement, you can't also take on more than one enemy at once, but it makes it a lot easier. Also, the sun is setting, so we're gonna have a lot harder time seeing. Let's see, we got a light blue cotton vest. Sure, let's put that on. I just like to wear whatever the most recent thing is until we start getting like rare clothing items, and then I just kind of like to wear those all the time. But towards the late game, once we've spent all our money on like all the ships we want, then we're gonna start taking a look at the peddlers, because the peddlers have just the best looking outfits in the game. They are specifically, they have seasonal outfits, and so I usually like to spend my money buying just like whatever the latest seasonal outfit is and just wear that. But I also like to have a full, like, proper outfit put together. So I kind of mix it up a little bit. Let's see, let's just wear the newest boots, because why not? And nothing else to keep in mind. Let's keep going, we're almost there. Just 5 more alligators. Then I believe we're gonna have to go after some fly traps as well. What happened to the music? The music went away. It's probably the playlist is like, are you still here? It's like, yes, I'm still here, don't ask me. I can't be bothered to check up on you every 5 minutes. Alright, music. Oh no, that's just the end of the playlist. Let's have a loop on that then. And fuck it, shuffle it up. Just do it. No, that's not what I want. Okay, whatever. Back to the game. Yeah, it's nightfall, so harder to see, but whatever. We are getting very close. We're making good time on this quest. Good progress. I can't remember. I want to say it uses up more voodoo if you have more than one target attuned, but I can't say that for sure. But look at that, we're already almost doll level 5. Alright, this alligator is gonna go down, no problem. And it dropped some loot. A messenger vest. Nice. Alright, yeah, now we have to go for fly traps. Messenger vest common. Alright. It is a little dark. It is a little dark, but you can see it's a boss alligator. We gotta go for the boss alligator. Tia's favorite. Well, sorry Tia, but we're gonna kill your favorite. Because, it's a boss. And I just cannot resist killing bosses, especially if they're rare ones like this. The ones that are not guaranteed spawns. This is probably gonna level up our doll as well, so... You know, and hopefully it'll drop some good loot, too. Not guaranteed to drop good loot, but it has a higher chance of doing so. Oh, we got a skull chest. We got the best kind of... We got the best loot chest possible. Okay, so we've got a clothing item, forest shorts. Here's the thing, they're not rare, are they? So they're gonna get sold. And then we also got a musket, the Sea Dog musket. We already have... No, we've got a Wheelock musket. Attack 26 versus Attack 26 with the lead shot boost. They're both unlocked at the same level, so this we're gonna sell. And then this will move up there. Awesome. Now, onto the fly traps. Oh wait, first we have another skill. I'm gonna bring our attunement up one more. Attunement 3 is a pretty good amount to have. I don't know if we'll want much more than Attunement 3. Also, let's swap weapons now. Let's go back to sword. Because the sword is actually currently leveling up slower than the rest. Now, granted, against a fly trap, you don't want to be up close and personal with them. But if it means leveling up one of my close range weapon types, I'll do it. Let's see, we got a blunderbuss. I don't think we have any usable blunderbusses right now. I think all of them are currently too high level, so we'll hang on to that. And we got some more pants. We just are collecting pants. Alright, new fly trap. This one's level 8. And Tia doesn't want us to kill too many fly traps. She just needs like 3 of them, so... There we go. And we got a faded sea chart and some sidewalk boots. 10, 7. Okay, so we'll sell those, just worth more. And the faded sea chart. Let's see, navigation. That's exactly the same thing we already have, so we'll put that away as well. Alright, Tia, I killed the things for you. Your payment is made. The totem must be bound to the land. The land you want to return to. Go to Tortuga and return with an artifact. With this, we will bind your totem. So we have to find an artifact buried in Tortuga. That was a terrible accent, by the way. Don't ever ask me to do accents. Unless you really want to. If you want to hear me embarrass myself. Alright. Onwards we go. So we just have to sail the Tortuga. Before we do, let's stop off at the trader, because we've collected a lot of loot that we want to sell. And they're going to help fund us purchasing a bigger ship. I think we're just going to skip over all the light classes of ships and just go straight for the medium class stuff. So that means starting with a light sloop, a regular sloop I mean. We want to keep the light sloop though, just because basically we want to keep the light sloop up until we have 3 ships. Okay, hello. Alright. Yeah, keep the light sloop until we have 3 ships, because if one of them sinks and we cannot afford to repair it, then we're just stuck without a ship. Granted, light sloops are also just really cheap, so worst case scenario, we could just like buy a light sloop just to sail somewhere and then sell it, because light sloops are only 100 gold apiece. But we don't want to do that if we don't have to. Okay, the quest marker is currently broken, but it is over in Tortuga that we have to go. Hello, Raylene! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Yeah, we just gotta go to Tortuga. Hello, sweetie! It's good to see you. And once we get to Tortuga, then it's I think this is all we have to do. We just have to collect the artifact, and then the quest is over? Or do we have to go back to Teodalma? I can't remember what I had to do with my other character. We're almost there. Sailing is kind of fun in this game. It has a feeling of adventure. It's not as good as the sailing in Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves has like the best sailing in any video game I've ever played. Like, it's all about the adventure there, but still, I like the feeling of just sailing in this game. I don't know, it just feels nice. Tortuga's very close by. Anvil. Getting closer. How much gold do we have right now? 2,300. How much is a light sloop again? I mean a regular sloop. A regular sloop, I want to say is 1k. So we should be able to afford a regular sloop. And that is us back to Tortuga. Now we have to find a buried treasure, so kind of like we had to do with that last one, we just have to find an X marks a spot and dig. It's not a guarantee that we'll find what we're looking for, but I'm pretty sure it's a fairly high chance. So I remember 1X is like right around here-ish? No? I remember there's one like right around the beach here. Here it is. So do some digging. Get our good old pirate treasure digging. There we go. Alright, we do have to go back to Teodalma. That's going to be a little bit tedious because she is quite a ways away. Why do Tortuga and Cuba have to be so far away from each other? I mean, I guess is Tortuga a real-life place? Or is it based off a real-life place? Because if it is, then that at least, I guess, would make sense. That they'd probably try to make it geographically accurate. but I'm fairly certain this is just like a fantasy setting, and basically the only place that actually exists is Cuba and maybe Port Royal. I don't know about any of these, you know. We've got Isla Tormenta, which might be a real place. Raven's Cove. When I say real place, I mean based off a real place. Like, the name might have changed, historically speaking. But yeah, I'm not seeing any islands that feel like real life islands. They all feel like fantasy names. So Cuba's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Port Royal. It's definitely based somewhere, isn't it? Like, that was a real historic place, right? I'm not making that up. I feel like it was. Alright. Tia, you're all the way over there. The quest marker is still broken. And I can't see shit because it's nighttime. Okay, there's the entrance. And here we are. Hello, Tia. Give me the ability to teleport to Tortuga. Oh, 500 XP, that's a lot. Back so soon. Did you miss Tia? I see you found the Tortugan artifact I asked for. With this spell, it will be your key to that faraway place. Look now, the totem is yours. And we have unlocked the ability to fast travel to Tortuga anytime we want. The next place we're going to unlock teleportation to is Port Royal. Also, you're always able to teleport to Ile de Table de Porc or Isla de la Avaricia. Those are two places you'll always have teleportation to because they're just like PvP places. Okay, so what's our next objective that we want to focus on? Maybe Layla's brother? Oh yeah, this was the one that we were working on. 16 out of 20 scorpions. So we're gonna have to go to... Oh, that's on Tortuga. Well... You say it's Tortuga, is it? Well... Oh right, this was when we were grinding up against that boss, wasn't it? Also, let's swap over to the sword, now that that quest is done. We want to give the sword a few more uses, because it's currently... I've noticed both on this character and my other character, sword is like... I haven't been leveling it up that much compared to the other weapons, which is kind of ironic, because sword was the first weapon skill that I maxed on my first character, back when this game was, like, real, and not just had to be revived by fans. Okay. Yeah, there is a scorpion here. I'm gonna skip this one by. I want to get as many kills on that one boss as I can. Also, let's see if that Navy person aggro's on me. Doesn't seem to have done so. Awesome. That scorpion as well. Cool. Alright, here's the boss scorpion, Malizioso. And now, we can just go whack, go to whack, go to whack. He's a fairly low level, so we should have no problem taking care of him. Gotta keep grinding against the boss because that's more XP and higher loot. Okay, so we got a blue stitch blouse. Compare that to a burlap blouse. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put it on. We won't be able to see it yet because it's nighttime, but what have you. Oh, now he's a level 2. He's getting weak. You're weak. To quote Emperor Palpatine. I want to rewatch Star Wars. I've been talking a lot about Star Wars recently, and I want to give those movies a rewatch. Like, all of them. It's been a long time since I've seen the original trilogy. Because... well, basically, I was doing a whole rewatch thing, and I wanted to rewatch in chronological order. So, you start with the prequels, then you watch through the entire show of Clone Wars, and then after that, you don't have to watch, like, all the side stuff. You just want to watch, like, the main stuff, right? So, like, the side stories I don't really care all that much for. Although Rogue One was very good. Yeah, and then there's, like... but yeah, basically, point is, you want to watch some stuff, and, you'll want to watch through the Clone Wars. And then after Clone Wars, I wanted to watch Rebels, but I actually never got around to doing that. So but the idea was, after Rebels, I would move on to the original trilogy, and I just didn't get around to that. Okay, Warren Cutlass, we don't want you. It's probably more efficient if I just throw away these 1 gold weapons instead of just keeping them in my inventory to sell, because it's not worth it to just go out of my way to get that 1 gold. But, I don't know. Game? The game's being funky right now. I don't know, it's called me a greedy pirate, but I want all the gold. I want all of it. What's that blunderbuss I just got? Flintlock? Don't we already have a flintlock? Yes, we do. So this one we can move to the selling group. On to the pirate. Oh, and it just has to be any type of skeleton. Oh, that's super easy. Super easy. I thought it was gonna be dumb and be like, you have to kill specifically skeletal pirates. But, the skeletal pirates are not guaranteed spawns, so you're gonna have to hope to get lucky, and if you're not lucky, you're gonna have to kill mutineers. But no, the game's being generous to us, and it's like, just any pirate. Not any pirate. Any skeleton at all you can kill. So we got a Cupid doll. It's a level 8. Attack 8, attack 11. It's got a heal boost. It's actively worse than the zombie doll despite being a higher level, so I'm gonna move this to a cell group. Alright, playlist. Okay, the music is technically playing, it's just very quiet. Hang on now, put that away, pull out the sword, and go back to killing skeletons. Our sword is very close to leveling up. There we go, we get a level up. And a skill point. What do we want to put the skill point into? It doesn't look like we unlocked a new skill yet. So what I'm probably gonna do is put this point into cleave. Because sweep is good, but cleave we're gonna be using a lot more often. And yeah, just getting Cleave to deal a little bit more damage will really add up. There's an argument for making it hack. Like, there's an argument for upgrading the first skill, because before you can even use Cleave, you're gonna have to use hack. So yeah, there is an argument for that. But I don't know. I like the big numbers. I like upgrading the more damage attacks. Okay, what did we get here? A Swashbuckler's pistol. Ooh. What's our current pistol? Just a Sea Dog, so attack 8, lead shot boost. This one is attack 13. Also has lead shot boost +2. And it has a healing boost special ability where you can heal yourself. That's really, really good. So let's equip you. We also got pants. They're crude pants. We don't want those crude pants. Alright, just 3 more enemies to go. Got more loot. Ooh, we got a bandana. I think this is our first piece of headwear. No, we were actually already wearing a brown simple bonnet. But it's common, so I guess we'll just sell the bandana. There we go, and now just one more skeleton to kill, just this level 4 pirate right here. And then we'll be groovy. And we can just return back to Jack Redrex. And he'll love us. He'll be like, wow, you really cleared up this place. You killed so many enemies for me. I am very proud. And I'll be like, yeah, bitch, give me your money. Oh wait, aren't we doing this for a favor for him? So yeah, I don't think he'll pay us for this. He'll be paying us in favor. Oh yeah, there's a few chat commands in this game. I should point those out at some point. I can't remember what all of them are. Yeah, we got a bunch of XP. My wife would have been proud. We also always had a desire to build a larger house. This is not much more than a large shack. Acquire some building supplies for me and we will call it even. Alright, now we have to sink some ships, so guess we're gonna be doing that. Okay, so this is the point where we ask ourselves, do we buy a better ship just right now? Or do we wait until we've unlocked the regular ships and buy one of those? Because we could most definitely afford any of the light variants. So if we wanted like a brig or a frigate, we could get one. But I'd rather put that money towards just completely upgrading to a better ship overall. So you know what? Okay, first we're gonna talk to this peddler so we can peddle off our bandana and the pants and the shirt, and also some of these weapons too. Sell those, and then give me that one gold as well. There we go. Clear up our inventory. Yeah, let's go and talk to the Dockwright first. The shipwright might have We'll have to see. So purchase. Okay, yeah, we are one level away from being able to buy the regular variants. But we have enough gold for a sloop. And frankly, if we get 1,000 more gold, we could just go straight for a galleon, but we want a sloop too. You always want some variant of a sloop, because the sloop is the fastest ship in the game and can help you get around a lot faster. So even if you're not planning to just like engage in ship combat, you can never be too careful, first of all, because sometimes you just will get ship combat. By the way, now that we are doing ship combat, let's see. Remember, the server is Juntos Ocean, our ship is called the Drunken Vampire, and now we're public, so anyone that wants to, just like go to the nearest dinghy, go to the public tab, and look for the Drunken Vampire. And you can help me sink ships. We're gonna cheese this fight just like we cheese all the fights, just kind of sail in circles. It confuses the AI, they don't know what to do. I can't wait to get a better ship because having only 3 broadside cannons really sucks. Damn, missed. We'll get there eventually. They can't really hit us very well, so we have the advantage, even if it is going to take us a little bit more time. Yay, we got a loot pouch. Okay. Now, are there any more sea vipers around? There's like no ships around whatsoever. There's a galleon. I mean, frankly, we probably could take on the galleon. Partly because we're just a smaller target, and partly because we know how to cheese fights. But I'm gonna take on the small fry for now. I'm not feeling super confident. Like, even... I don't know. Also, was that was on stream, wasn't it? When I took on, like, what was it, 5 different ships all at once? And we had the one person on board using... Yeah, that was on stream. Where we basically just sunk a whole bunch of ships with just our light sloop. Oh, keep missing, god dang it. Come on. After that we're gonna go for the Sentinel. This is kinda close to some spooky ships, so we do want to be careful, but we can take on a Sentinel. Oh, this Sea Viper is... Problem is, both us and the Sea Viper are small targets that are hard to hit. And having only 3 broadside cannons just makes it so much harder. Yeah, this ship was not really meant for combat. But we should have this fight. Very good. We're getting there. Almost. Also, let me just check the skills real quick. Okay, so the right broadside is actually our better broadside. Starboard. Damn it. Just one more. Just one. I don't even think the full volley has to hit. We just have to land like maybe 1 or 2 shots. That'll finish it. There we go, we sunk it. And that got 2 cargo crates, okay. Now, there's the Sentinel. It's very close to that Shadow Crow, which I don't like. That's a little sketch. Yeah, I don't know, that's kinda too close for comfort for me. Maybe we could draw it away. It's also right next to Cutthroat Isle, so if we really need to, we could just land. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's another Sentinel over there, so if we can somehow do this without upsetting the Shadow Crow, which I don't think is possible. I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, we already have aggroed it. So, just gotta keep up our spinny circles and avoid taking any hits, because I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna absolutely destroy. That's way too close for comfort. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh dear. Yeah, if you can't tell, those, if they hit us, will do a lot of damage. I don't think they'll sink us. I think the game's kind of better balanced itself, but you never know. Because we're still just a sloop, like a light sloop. The wind will sink us, if we're not careful. Oh, this would be so much easier if I had anyone on board. Just any other crew member to take on one of the cannons and shoot for me. Yes, mainly locking on the Shadow Crow, which is fine. If we can take out the more dangerous enemy first, then, like, here's the thing, we're not going to be able to board the Shadow Crow, because this is a flagship, and the only way to deal with the flagship is to board it after you've crippled it. Problem is, it's a level 19 war sloop, and we're a level 9, with no other crew members on board. So the enemies on that ship are just gonna be too good for us. We will just die. I guarantee you. Okay, we're going on the Sentinel. That's fine. You see, there's also an EITC Corvette all the way over there, which would be fine, but that's also a flagship, and I've noticed that enemies on flagships tend to be actually a higher level than the ship they're on. So I would say this level 19 war sloop probably has like level 20 to 30 enemies on board. 20 to 30. Probably more like 25 to 30. So what level is that one? It's kind of hard to see, but it's like level 10 maybe. Yeah, actually probably higher than level 10. But because this Sentinel is level 12, and a Corvette is a light frigate, so yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I want to say it'd be like, I want to say that's like level 17. And so, again, the enemies on board are just going to be too high level for us to deal with. Even though it's a light variant of a ship, I think it's mostly level locked and not class locked. Come on. Yeah, we're mostly focusing on the Shadow Crow, which is fine. I don't personally have a strong opinion on which one we should be focusing on more. Because here's the thing, even if we took the Sentinel down and started chasing after that Sentinel, the Shadow Crow would still be aggroed onto us and would still just, like, chase us. So it'd be something that we'd have to worry about no matter what. Now the Shadow Crow's almost done for. So that's good. I wonder if we still get loot for this Shadow Crow. I know you get better loot if you sink it. I mean, if you board it and then sink. But, so here's the thing. You have to board a flagship. Yeah, see, we've crippled it, now we have to shoot grappling hooks to board it. But the thing is, we can't survive a boarding. There's just no way. So we're gonna move on to the Sentinel instead. But the thing is, I don't know if us refusing to board it would still give us loot anyway. That's kind of close to Cerberus though, isn't it? Okay. No, this is good. This is good. We have the Sentinel aggroed onto us. You can kind of tell from its snapping motion that is aggroed. And I think the other ships are not. Also remember that... Ooh, that's an iron wall. It's a bad ooh, that's close to a phantom actually. No, we're not going for that actually. Like, we could probably take it on an iron wall, but... I don't know. Maybe that iron wall. Is that iron wall better? But yeah, we're gonna find out in 5 minutes if we do still get loot for crippling the Shadow Crow. If not, it's kind of sad, but whatever. It's better this way. Okay, that Sentinel is now way out of the way. So I wonder if that iron wall would aggro onto us for being close. But yeah, that Sentinel is now way out of the way, so I think we should be fine to take it on. You know, it's still kind of close to these skeleton ships. So... yeah, let's be careful. But I think we should be safe. And if not, King's Head is literally right there. So if we need to make land... Okay, I feel like that Cerberus is aggroing onto us as well. But this is fine. That was way off target. What the fuck were you aiming at? Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that thing sinks if we don't board it within 5 minutes. Oh, so close! Why did that not hit? I know we'd have a better shot if we furled the sails and actually tried to line up the shot. But here's the thing, they would have a better shot too. And I'm not about to give up my cheesing just so that I can have a better shot. You know, see, we can also just get lucky. On hit. Yes, awesome. I wonder if this will level up our sailing to level 5. I really hope it does.
Turn him into fish.
It did! Oh my god. Okay, now. Let's go for Port Royal. That's the closest port. And from Port Royal, we can now acquire a higher level ship. Also, let's go over here and upgrade our left broadside as well, just so that we're a bit more balanced. And then we acquire our loot from what we're currently carrying on board: 2 loot pouches and 3 cargo crates. So we acquire that, and then we upgrade.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
Well, I guess we do get loot for the thing dying, even if we don't board it. That's good to know. So we got a loot chest as well. Let's dock at Port Royal. Oh, come on. Hello? Come on. Load. Load, please. I just get butt clenchy every single time I land at a port because it's like, is the game gonna crash? It might crash. Okay, so we got a scattergun, a lightsaber, not to be confused with a lightsaber. That's gonna be just generally better than a rusty saber. There's a cracked blunderbuss. Let's just reorganize that a little bit. Have no garb to sell. Okay, so Rose Seafellow, you are going to sell me a sloop. A regular sloop. So let's compare. The light sloop, the weakest ship in the game, has a hull, that's its health bar, of 2400. The sails, that's the health bar of the sails, is 400. Speed 11, cannons 2, that's the onboard cannons that other players can use, or you. Broadside 6, I believe that's 3 on each side. Cargo 6, that's 6 cargo hold, and 3 shipmates. That is, you're allowed 3 people on board at any given time. One of them is obviously going to be you. The regular sloop has twice as much hull, almost twice as much sails. It's 50% more sails. Took a little nap? That's good. I hope it was a good nap, sweetie. 4 more cannons. So that's a 200% increase on cannons. Berry mids. Oh, at least it wasn't a bad one. We're going up from 6 to 10 broadsides. So that would be 5 cannons on each side. So still not the best. Still would probably be better to get, like, you know, a galleon or something, but still. 10 cannons on one side is still an upgrade. And we're allowed 3 more people on board. So that's going to be our sloop. Now the question is, what do we name it? We've got the Rage Goddess as our... Let's just hit random until we like what we see. Savvy Pillager. Ooh, Blue Leader. You know, I was talking about Star Wars earlier. So let's see if red is an option. Red Leader. I mean, Blue Leader was also a thing, right? Am I making that up? I don't know, but Red Leader. And now we have a regular sloop. That's gonna be better than our light sloop, the Drunken Vampire. So let's launch the Red Leader and keep up the sinking of EITC ships. But now, yep, regular sloop. Much bigger, as you can see. Now the problem is, if we sink it, it's going to be very expensive to repair, so don't sink it. That's all you have to do, is just get good. Don't sink your own ship. Don't be an idiot. Full sail. We need 6 more planks of wood, and I don't know how we're doing progress-wise on the other stuff. I guess we could check. So we've got 4, 4, 4, and 4. Wow, really? I thought it was random chance, but maybe it is random chance and we just got lucky. Oh, let's see. This is sailing us towards a bunch of iron walls. There's a Corvette in the back. Oh, that's a flagship, though. Alright, we're gonna try to take on this iron wall and hope that we can cheese this fight well enough to where we don't sink our own ship, because I don't know if we'd have the money to bring it back from the depths. If we do end up sinking. Also, let's make this public. So keep in mind, anyone that wants to join from map Puntos Ocean, just look for Red Leader. It's a sloop in the public tab on at any given dinghy. You can find us. Come on. There we go, land a few good shots on it. Is any other ship aggroing onto us? I think we're safe for now. I don't know, that Cerberus is kind of looking very hungrily at us. So I'm hoping we'll be fine, but can't be too careful. That Phantom's also kind of just glaring at us. This iron wall is almost done for. This cheesing, I can't remember if this was actually in the original game. It feels like it wasn't. Okay, we got a loot chest. It feels to me like it wasn't. It feels to me like the AI is not exactly up to speed with what it used to be. That's what it feels like to me. So, yeah, keep in mind, this game is still in beta. We're gonna try to get 2 ships at once. And now, start sailing circles around them. And try not to die. If we do have to, we can just dock at King's Head. So, yeah, just run. Run if things get too fishy. But we should be able to handle it. Hello! Okay, so the Revenant is now aggroed onto us. Oh, those shots all missed. Okay. This might be us biting off more than we can chew. If someone would like to potentially hop on board and help us by manning one of the cannons, that would be fucking ideal. We are public. Okay. Just gotta focus. We should be 90% safe. We just have to hope that they can't land a lucky hit. Yeah, if we get to, I want to say about half health, or one of our broadsides is completely crippled, in either of those cases, we book it. We just get the fuck out of here and run away. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure ships in this game just never heal whatsoever. So you can get, like, if you're in just like on an island and fighting enemies and they kill you or they disengage or whatever, then they like go back up to full health. But in ship combat, in naval combat, if you deal any amount of damage to a ship and then say you run away or you sink or whatever happens and you have to leave that combat, you can always come back and the ship will still be at the same amount of health as it was before. Similarly with flagships, if the flagship was crippled but you didn't have the opportunity to board it and the 5 minutes still hasn't passed, like let's say you're fighting a flagship, you're trying to board it, but you get sunk by another ship that you were also engaged with at the time,
Turn him into fish food.
then you can basically just, if you're fast enough, just run your way back to the dinghy, repair your ship first, because it's going to be underwater, repair your ship, bring it back, and as long as 5 minutes hasn't passed, you'll still be able to board the flagship that you were trying to board. Okay. Revenants existing. Now the Revenant's probably gonna have good loot, right? What kind of loot do we have right now? We got one loot chest and one cargo crate. I'm hoping for some pretty good loot. We still haven't taken a single shot, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Like, frankly, so far the Revenant hasn't landed a single shot. I believe when I said earlier it's like 90% safe, I think it's more like 99% safe. We got a royal chest. Oh my god. Okay, so that's gonna be good money for us. And then just keep going for the Revenant. Oh, that was super close. Super close, but we're fine. We're still fine. It didn't hit us. Yeah, I mean, as long as we put in this much effort into taking on the Revenant anyway, might as well sink it. Because it's gonna be, if nothing else, shit, that landed a hit. But it didn't do as much damage as I thought it might, so we're still good. It did hit our sails, also it didn't actually hit our hull at all. Yeah, considering how much effort we put into dealing damage to this Revenant anyway, it would feel just wrong to run away at this point. You've got this. Oh, it is very close to being crippled. So what is that? That's a Barracuda, a war sloop. We should be able to handle a war sloop though, right? Like, we're taking on a war frigate right now, and it is so far only landed one shot on us. Okay, I believe that's its entire broadside crippled. Its starboard side, so... yeah? Oh yeah, we're doing a lot more damage to it now. That's like double damage. I don't think I've paid close attention to how much of a damage boost it is against a crippled broadside, but 100% more damage is quite the damage boost. This Revenant ain't nothing. Shit, shit, shit! Okay, it did land another hit on us. But, again, that only hit the sails, even though I swear it didn't. I swear that hit our hull, but... I'll take it. That's a royal chest. Oh, we got some good loot. 2 royal chests, 1 loot chest. Okay. We also level up our skill. Ooh, hello, wind catcher, so that's going to increase ship speed by 4% for all our ships. So normally this loop maxes at 10 knots. It should max at 11. I think the only reason it's not maxing at 11 for us right now is because we've taken some damage from that last engagement. Okay, so an iron wall, we know we can handle an iron wall. They're just, well, nothing. Let's try to engage that one too. Oh, we actually landed the hits. I was afraid we were going to be too short, like too far away, but nope, we got there. Alright, line up the shot, and now we fire. Oh, there we go, some good stuff. Okay. No. Nope, damn. I was hoping we could get our starboard, our right broadside, our left broadside. I was hoping we could get a left broadside shot off because the right broadside keeps having to recharge. But no, it sailed right within our circle too soon. But this is fine. Okay, we are now taking actual hull damage, so do be careful. But I think that was just the time when I was like lining up next to that other iron wall and trying to like get a shot off, and we just sat still for too long. But now we should be groovy. Alright, getting some good damage in. Hello, Alpha. Getting all the damage in. Has the music just stopped playing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm having an enjoyable Friday. No work. So yeah, we're just here playing one of the most nostalgic games for me ever.
Keep at it. There'll be loot aboard those ships.
Awesome. Just a regular cargo crate though, sadly. Didn't get anything good out of that. The music has entirely stopped, which I don't want it to do. I would like to keep listening to the playlist, please. See, after this we're gonna go for that iron wall. And as I'm sailing in that direction, I'm going to try to turn the playlist back on. It seems to be sailing towards us, though. I wonder if we've aggroed it. Yeah, it's just kind of staring at us menacingly. Come on.
We sunk her.
Yes, okay, we sunk her. Go back here. Yes, continue watching. Alright, now, back to the game. Perfect timing. Left broadside. We're gonna switch things up. Stop using the right broadside. My index finger is getting tired. We're gonna start using the ring finger to hold down A. I thought I turned the music back on. Why is the music not playing? Oh, I think this is the song that's like, it starts off really quiet, so it's gonna sound like it's not playing, but it is. Here it comes. There's the music. We're gonna see if this iron wall finishes off, like, everything. Well, I don't know, I think one of the objectives requires us to sink 15 EITC ships, so we'll still have a few more to go. But, I mean, hey, if we don't sink, look at all that loot we got. We got 2 royal chests and a loot chest. Also, I guess I should explain, so like, with cargo, there's 2 types of cargo. There's just, there's the original cargo that the game had back before looting, like, back before loot chests were even a thing, where it's literally just, you're gonna get money from this. It's carrying something valuable, and we're gonna auto-sell it off at the market to you, and it's gonna be like, you know, gold bars, or, you know, copper ingots, or whatever, and it's gonna have a value, and you're gonna get paid for it. So that's what those are, the cargo crates and the royal chests. Those we don't really interact with, they're just a representation of, you have 2 things that are gonna be valuable, and 2 things that are gonna be not so valuable. And then, when they added in regular chests, like loot to the game, where you could have like different weapons and different clothing stuff and, you know, loot, that's what the loot chests and loot pouch are. Those are basically that, but it's going to be in the ship dock screen once you've pulled into port. So, anyway, this iron wall is almost finished.
Turn him into fish food.
There we go, we got 2 cargo crates for that. Okay, so what's this pointing us to? That might be the Barracuda, because it's right next to some man of wars. Yeah, I don't know. I kinda don't feel safe in that direction. Let's try to find some smaller fry. If it's another iron wall, I'd be happy to take on an iron wall. Happy is a strong word. It's like a trade-off, because the thing is, the iron wall, especially with where our cannons are right now with this regular sloop, will take a while to sink. But at the same time, we've taken on multiple iron walls so far, so we know we can handle one. Speaking of iron walls, here's one right now. And then I think we'll dock at Isla de la Bricia, maybe. We'll dock somewhere to save the loot that we have. Because it's possible this is going to fill up our cargo anyway. So, might as well sell it all off. Come on. Damn. Only hit one shot there. Probably should have saved the broadside until we were a little bit, had a better shot, but... eh, whatever. Okay. Yep, keep missing. Yeah, I swear cheesing wasn't this easy in the base, in like the original game. I think the AI needs some improvements or something. Like, it was... I know you could still do this. I just don't think it was that easy to do this. I think you had to put in a little bit more effort than just sail around and only take, like, 3 hits. But we did take another hit there. Come on. Oh, so close. You know, if earlier we'd landed all our hits instead of just one, this ship would be underwater right now. But now we've got one more shot to go. And there we go. Alright, yeah, let's go for Avaricia. Just land there. In fact, while we're here, we might as well talk to Gabrielle. Because the game wants us to do that. So, land. Drop our anchor. And now we're on Isla de la Vicia. Which is where we can... oh, alright. So we had emeralds. Worth a lot of fucking money. Medicine and wheat and cotton. And then here's what we had in our loot chest. So an ace of hearts, a blue band, a wheelock bayonet, and bane shot. So give me everything. It's 20... 22... So here's the thing, this is a bayonet. And do we have any other bayonets? I don't think so. I think everything we have is just muskets. But at the same time, I do think it's just better to sell it. Alright, let's just set this as active for now. Just talk to Gabrielle. First we actually level up to level 10 for that. So, you're here to make a name for yourself. Better slow down, my friend. Dangerous waters surround you. These seas can be the cruelest of them all, but also the most rewarding for the right pirates. There have been an ongoing battle for control over some islands around here, including this one. Turns out 2 pirate lords got themselves into a battle for the same territory, both stubborn and obnoxious chaps, if you ask me. Pierre Leporc heads up the French on Ile de Porc, and Garcia de la Avaricia leads the Spanish here. Catchy names, don't you think? Start off by talking to Garcia de la Avaricia. Maybe he can sway you to his side. So, yeah, okay, so that actually makes a little bit more sense. I was like, why is the PvP, this is specifically ship PvP, not like this kind of PvP. Yeah, why is the PvP French versus Spanish? That doesn't make any sense, historically speaking, in this area. But no. They explain it right here. It's two pirate lords who are trying to take over territory. So it's not the actual French and the actual Spanish. It's a French pirate lord and a Spanish pirate lord. Anyway, let's talk to Garcia. You fighting for the Spanish? Well, I cannot say whether or not that will work. You see, I'm in great need of talent on this island, and I believe we already have someone to clean up after the monkey. I hope that did not come off the wrong. See, these islands are a bit different. They're not your average patch of sand and palm trees. Use a dinghy on this island, and you'll be thrown right into battle, unable to dock anywhere but this island. What? Really? Same goes for those French swine and their scrap of an island. If your intentions are to visit the French island, to port, be sure to teleport and keep your ship safe. Now, how about you prove to me that you can hold your own out there? If you're successful, come back and I will have more work for you. That is, if you wish to fight for the Spanish. I should probably be trying a Spanish accent, but it would probably be very bad and very offensive. Okay, now we've been introduced to the PvP. Problem is, we can't really do the PvP because no one does the PvP, and the servers are kind of small right now. There aren't that many people. So back in the golden age of Pirates Online, we could probably do PvP and, you know, log on with our ship and sail and fight some French ships. As that is not the case, we'd probably have to change servers to one of the more packed servers. Like, I bet you Undaba has some PvP going on there with 147 pirates there. But besides that, yeah, there's just not a lot of servers going around. So, well, no, there's a lot of servers. There's not a lot of people going around to these servers. Like, maybe Fragias would have a few more people. Sabata, Valor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but Andava most definitely has some people doing PvP. So if we want to do the PvP quests, we'd have to switch to one of those servers. But anyway, back to this. Okay, so he said when we launch our ship, we'd only be able to dock back here. But is that actually the case? I don't think that's actually the case. Okay, ignore that Man of War flagship. It's not going to attack us. Because we haven't even left port yet. We're kind of in like our protective stance. Anyway, let's heal up our ship a little bit because we did take a bit of damage. I'd like it maxed out, please. Alright, this is where I'm gonna really suck. But yeah, so... Oh, sweet, I did better than I thought. Yeah, if you launch your ship from the dock, you then get your ship is now flying the Spanish colors. Also, because we were docked, we had spawning invulnerability. As soon as we leave, though, we're gonna lose that vulnerability. Invulnerability, I should say. I'm fairly certain you can still just, like, engage elsewhere and do other things. And I'm pretty sure you can also just dock at Port Royal, too. I don't know what he was saying earlier about, like, you can never leave this island. You'll have to dock again and stuff. It's like, I don't know if that's true, because I swear in the past that wasn't true. And I don't think they changed up the dialogue or how the PvP works at all. But yeah, as you can see, we're now flying the Spanish colors. And I believe there's like PvP rewards. Like you can see down there, Privateering Infamy. Oh, Privateering. That might be something different. Ah, see, here's the problem, yeah. Because we're flying the Spanish colors, we can't actually collect loot. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste. So let's try to dock at Port Royal. We should be able to, right? But yeah, there were like PvP rewards. I'm pretty sure they were like all cosmetic. But like, if you fought enough for the Spanish, you could then unlock a special Spanish outfit or something. Come on, please tell me. Yes, I can dock at Port Royal. And then I can leave and not be flying the Spanish colors. So that did kind of screw us over a little bit. Go back to Red Leader. And now we should be able to continue with our quest of sinking so many EITC ships. There's a lot of ships he wants us to sink. So I think it's back towards Cutthroat Isle. I'm fairly certain it's the quest marker is just locked on to that. I think it was a Barracuda, the war sloop. Pretty sure it's just kind of fixated on that, but we'll just keep going for the Ironworks because they have at least a decent chance of dropping better loot. And even if they don't, they're still really good XP. Like, they're around level 20 each. They're also galleons, so they're a bigger target. Just, it's all good.
They know this be a pirate ship. Time to start plundering.
So, we should be public. Yep, so anyone wants to join, just head over to the Juntos Ocean. Open up the dinghy menu, go to the public tab, and look for Red Leader, the sloop. And hop on one of these cannons. Dealing some good damage. We did take a hit there. It's fine. I think I have found if you have a bigger ship, you're a bigger target. So this cheesing that I'm doing right now is not as easy to do with like a galleon. Take all the damage. Just sink it, hurry up and sink it. This is honestly getting tedious, just all the ship sinking that we're doing. But that's just kind of something you have to get used to in the game. It will give you very tedious tasks of like, kill 20 of this one specific enemy type, and it's like, cool. guess I'll just camp here for an hour while I wait for this specific enemy type to spawn. But, you know, it gets you into kind of a relaxing gameplay loop as well.
Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships!
There'll be loot aboard those ships, and there's an iron wall. I wonder if they're aggroed onto me. From that far away? Because this game doesn't seem to know what it wants to do in terms of aggroing. Because sometimes you can just walk right next to someone and they will not lock onto you. And it's not even a level thing, it's just like... Because I know there's a level thing with how aggroing works, like... If you're a level... If you're a significantly higher level than an enemy, it will just not aggro onto you. But there's something about how this aggroing works here. Because last night I was playing this game, right? On my other character. And there's an island I had to go to. It was admittedly a significantly higher level island than my character was, so that might have had something to do with it. But like, occasionally, the enemies on island would just like, not aggro to me, whatever. I could have all the privacy I want to just 1v1 all the enemies on the island. But sometimes, that would not be the case, and I would have to fend off, like, all the fucking enemies in the area, because I aggro one of them, and all of a sudden, all of them are locked onto me and chasing after me and trying to kill me, and keep in mind this is a much higher level island than my character is, so I would just, like, get fucked and die. So, yeah. But the thing is, it wasn't consistent though. Because sometimes when I'd load on the island, that wouldn't happen. And sometimes it would. And it was always me, like, I wasn't doing anything different. I was using the same weapons, I was in the same spot, I was attacking the same enemy, but sometimes all the other enemies would ignore me, and sometimes they would just all come after me. So, yeah. If I had more AoE weapons, like when I unlock grenades, that would be useful for like situations like that. But right now I don't have any good AoE weapons. I have the Voodoo Doll, which isn't exactly AoE. You can kind of make it pseudo AoE, but you still have to survive the process of getting close to an enemy and attuning to it multiple times. And then you're just kind of hoping you get lucky with being able to avoid everyone's attacks and stuff, so yeah, it's not the best AoE. And then there's also the sword, where we've got broadswords, which are, I believe, inherently AoE. Like, one of the attacks on the broadsword, or maybe it's more than one of the attacks on the broadsword, is always going to be AoE, which is not the case for any other sword type in the game. It's just the broadsword. So I do have some AoE, but it's still not good AoE. Like, the broadsword is... At least the one that I have is pretty weak. Also, if you're wondering why was I attacking all these Centurions and drawing them in, I'm just creating more problems for myself. while that's true, I'm fairly certain they were already aggroed onto me. So I just wanted to make use of my other broadside cannon that didn't have to recharge. Because they were going to come after me anyway. They were clearly already locked onto me. Because, like I said, the range with which enemies will just aggro onto you is kind of fucky-wucky in this game. So, you know. Might as well lay on early damage. Hopefully we get some good loot. I think so far we only have, like, 2 crates. Yeah, 2 cargo crates, so not the best. Man, my fingers are getting tired holding down this button. I'm gonna switch to index. Index holding down A.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
Royal chest. We got a royal chest. And also we level up our sailing, so that's also good. Let's take a look at the skills. Might as well upgrade our broadside. The one that we're currently using. I want both broadsides to at least be level 3. Probably even level 5. Just to maximize the damage for each broadside, but also make sure it's balanced. Because if we didn't want to maximize it, well, if we didn't want to balance it, we could do min-maxing and just have, like, only one of the broadsides for the same amount of skill points would be a level... level 9, I think? Because it would be 8 skill points that we're allocating. And so it would make the broadside level 9, which would be a lot of damage. Unless there's a cap. Is there a cap? I don't think it's capped. But the thing is, because it's not capped, the thing is you're hurting yourself if you just put all your skill points into one single skill. Because then all your other skills are super weak, and some of them are non-combat skills, so like Come About and Full Sail. In fact, investing into either of those actually hurts you in ship combat because your broadsides don't deal as much damage. But, on the other hand, yeah, it's give and take. Okay, we've got 2 iron walls here. And a centurion. Ooh, there's a barracuda. Okay. Our goal is to just... any ships that aggro onto us, we want to sink unless we seem to be in danger. I was actually a little late on that broadside. I should have waited. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've got these 3 ships aggroed onto me. I'm hoping that Barracuda stays away. If it doesn't, though, we can still... yeah, if it doesn't stay away, we should still be able to take it on. Just getting no damage. Oh, there's some damage. Yeah, they're just like a mass here. That mass is 3 ships. So if you just fire a single cannonball into that area, you're gonna hit something. Ideally, you want to be focusing on a single ship, which reduces the number of enemies that are attacking you and reduces your risk altogether. But you can't always, especially if they're in a mass like this, you can't always be sure that you're hitting the ship you want to be hitting. And if you're relying on broadsides, like me, because you're the captain, you literally cannot, like, beggars can't be choosers. You just fire your cannons and hope that they're gonna be hitting the ship that you want. But we're getting there. I wonder, should I be playing on a different server than Juntos? If I want more people to play with me? And like, no one in chat seems to really be interested in hopping into the game and joining me. Maybe I should just like swap to a slightly busier server. That would increase the likelihood of people helping me out when I'm on a ship.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
I don't know, it's something I'll think about. We're almost done sinking all these EITC ships, and then it's just gonna be me and the Centurion that I'm also aggroed. And then we will finally be able to just like go back into port. Who's this even for again? Is it the guy? It's the guy in Tortuga, isn't it? The guy that wants us to build him a new house or something. There's a lot of blood on the hands of this house that's being built. Because think about it. Like, how many people are crewing each of these ships? And you want me to sink 15 of them? To collect all the materials to build a house for you? That's the bloodiest house ever. Like, yes, they're Navy, and, well, actually, no, technically they're EITC, so there's literally no, moral reprehension for doing this, but still, like, yes, this is me going after galleons and frigates and, like, sloops, you know, the higher level stuff. But if I wanted to, I could. Okay, let's head back to Jack now. Yeah, that's Tortuga. If I wanted to, I could solely focus on the light sloops. But here's a question, how many people does it take to crew a light sloop even? Because that's gotta be quite a few people, right? I'm gonna hop over to Google. I'm also not entirely sure what a light sloop, like, is a light sloop an actual thing in real life? Probably not. I'm gonna look up sloop. How many people does it take to crew a sloop? And then maybe reduce that number by like 33% and just say that's how many people would crew up a regular sloop. I mean a light sloop. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And we're gonna run those numbers, and we're gonna tell you just how many people Jack Redrat wanted me to murder so he could have a better house. But again, these are EITC. There's no moral repercussion here because they're all just corporates that are like a private corporation. They're capitalists. So, you know. Let's land at Tortuga. There we go. Now, how much are we getting for all that loot? Alright. Got more emeralds and some copper bars. Nice. So 848 gold overall. And we also got a headband and a worn cutlass. Okay, worn cutlass. I don't even have to look to know that you're terrible. And the headband. Well, that's not as good. Ooh. The blue band. Since when did we get the blue band? Why are we not wearing that? Oh, so much better. Look at us. Alright. Now, oh wait, I was gonna Google, wasn't I? Let's head over to Google. How many people does it take to crew a sloop? What? Okay, first of all, this is the game just the internet just fucking knows that I'm talking about yeah, the internet just knows that I'm talking about Potco. But so this is saying they were fast and agile, required a very small minimal crew ranging from 1 to 120 men. There's no fucking way a single human person on their own could crew a sloop. There's no way. So, but let's look down further. Okay, the way of the pirates.com says sloop was rarely two-masted. There was also at least one jib before mast. A crew usually contained up to 75 men and 14 guns. But then on Quora.com, let's see. I don't know what kind of shit they're talking about here. But let's say about 30 people. About 30 people to pilot a sloop. And Jack Redrat wants me to sink 15 of them. So we're talking, let's see, 300 plus 50? No, 150. Wait, how do we do the math here? I'm struggling. So 15, 10 times 3, 10 times 30 is 300. And then you add on 5 times 3, which is 15. What? Well, 5 times 30, which is 150. And so that's 450 people. Jack Redrat wants us to kill 450 people to build him a fucking house. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, they're capitalist scum. It doesn't matter. Alright, Jack, I've got your fucking blood-covered nails and whatever that you wanted to build your house. Hello, Jack. Oh, 500 XP for that. Nice. Nice job. This will make a fine start on a new house. You can inform that plague of a pirate Slim that our business relationship is over. Take care. Alright, now we go to talk to Layla, and I believe... What was this even for? Was it just like a quest that she had for us? Like we walked in there to do a thing. I honestly can't remember. I feel like this is just like a random quest that we picked up off her. It's not even like a main quest or anything. 15 ships is a lot. That's a big ask. Yes, keep playing the music, please. I don't like silence. Okay, Layla Level in Bonita's tattoo parlor on Tortuga. Is it Level or Lovell? It's probably a Lovell. Oh, I don't know. Both make sense. It's either Level or Lovell. But... in Bonita's tattoo parlor, turn this quest in. There you go, Layla Lovell. If the game's fine with me trying to talk to her. Because it seems to be struggling right now. The game is very struggling. There we go. Oh my god, that face. Oh, Jesus, that face. Oh, low graphic settings. God damn. Thank you! Slim is not the smartest bloke around. Think I'll handle his money for him from now on. Here's the tattoo I promised you. Come back whenever you want to put it on. So, we got a tattoo. We got a tattoo. Where's the tattoos? Here they are. Jewelry and tattoos. So, it's Petroglyph Arm Tattoo. So let's just put those on both our arms. Can we even see them? We can see them. Let's zoom in. Yeah. Those actually show up pretty well despite the low graphics setting. So yeah, there are our arm tattoos that we now have. We now have tattoos. So next thing... Oh shit, we could afford a galleon. We could afford a galleon. Do we buy a galleon? Right the fuck now, do we buy a galleon? That seems pretty good. We could get a galleon. Ooh. Dagger. We now have the dagger quest. Okay. I'm gonna go buy a galleon. It'll pay for itself. We know we can make a lot of bank off of sinking ships. So, yeah. Just get the galleon. Make the purchase. Buy me the galleon. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Is hello, Blue. So, the galleon we'd only have 288 gold left over to buy it. Let's compare it to our sloop. So the hull is 8,600 compared to our 4,800. The sails are 920 compared to 600. Speed has dropped down significantly. The galleon is the slowest ship in the game, with the speed of only 8. Cannons, 8 compared to our 6, so if anyone were to get on board, we would get 2 additional cannoneers. Broadside is 18 versus our 10, so that means 9 cannons. 9 cannons on each side. Cargo is 14 compared to 10. The galleon has the biggest cargo hold in the game. Technically, the war galleon has the biggest cargo hold in the game. But yeah, cargo 14 and shipmates 8, so we could have a crew of 8 people. 7 including myself. So, what are we gonna name this ship? The Fugitive Rage, Annoying Thorn, Floundering Assassin, Arrogant Witch, Cuddly Legend. I didn't know Cuddly was a name. Bucket. That's a good name. Cuddly Legend. Alright. Oh, hello. Who are you? Pippin. Level 7. Origins of Osiris. This is guild. Nice. Alright. Back to Port Royal. Where we're going to talk to Elizabeth Swan. She's going to have stuff for us. But first, I guess we should sell our light sloop. I'm gonna hang on to it just because we can, but we will sell it eventually. I do want to do some repairs because our sloop is a little bit damaged. Start with bilge pumping. And now for the sawing, which is the thing I'm worst at. Yep. I knew I'd eventually show off how bad I was. Nope. There we go. Saw those boards. Alright, pick up the pace. Yeah, I know. And now bracing is probably the thing I'm best at. And some hammering. Hammering's pretty quick, but you do have to have good timing. Alright, back to Port Royal. Also, I should say, there's also ship upgrades that are a thing in the game. So, like, I haven't looked too much into this. And ship upgrades are also a thing that I'm least familiar with. Because I'm pretty sure it was the very last update that they released for the game at all before they shut down the servers. And around that time was kind of where I had tapered off from playing. So like, yeah. Basically, they added in this update that I didn't really explore much about, and I like, there wasn't anything there. Like, I didn't really have much time to explore it before they closed down the game. So I don't know much about the ship upgrading system, so it's still kind of new to me. Yeah, so this game, Pirates Online, was a Disney game, owned by Disney, back in like the 2010s. The game itself started in, I want to say, like 2006. And then, you know, Disney kept the servers up for a while, but eventually they shut it down. You know, the game's just like, the game just wasn't profitable or whatever reason, they're like, you know what, we're done hosting this game. The servers are too expensive to maintain versus how much return we get on them, so say goodbye to the beloved game that you all love. Then, revival projects started, I believe, almost immediately. Like, it was not very long after Disney shut down the servers that fans of the game were like, okay, we need to bring this back. This was a very fun game. We need to develop it again so that people can play it. And that's what I'm playing right now. This is The Legend of Pirates Online, which is fan-made. I believe they were able to use some assets, but for the most part, like there was a backdoor into the game itself that they could kind of use and like use old snapshots to rebuild the game, but for the most part I believe they had to like redo a lot of the programming and stuff, and they definitely had to like have different servers and other things. But eventually they got it into a working state. This is currently the beta. It's the open beta. The game is still a buggy mess. There's a lot of bugs. But the important thing is you can play it. And because it's an online game, you can play with me. So if you want to, you can do !game in chat. And that's the website to this game. You can create a character, go through the whole character creation process, and you can play with me. I'd say probably right now, maybe not this stream, because we've got 25 minutes left, I'd say, until I'm about to call the stream. But in general, next time I stream the game, I mean, if you can manage to like speed through the tutorial and stuff, by all means, play with me. But I'm mostly saying for the sake of you finishing up the tutorial and getting to a high enough level where you'd probably be willing to hang out with me. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk to Elizabeth Swan. Knife throwing is a pastime my father would never approve of, so let's just keep this between us. I will teach you what I know of knife work, and in return, you will help me. First, we need some proper knives, and none of that rot from town. They're not fit to even cook with. Ask Will Turner to forge a set, and bring them to me. So visit Will Turner. And so this will give us the 4th of the 6 weapon types in the game. The dagger. And then after the dagger, there's only 2 more weapons that we have to unlock. At level 20, we'd unlock the grenade. And at level 30, you unlock the voodoo staff. So, let's talk to Will. I believe this is our first time talking to him since the opening cutscene. Or like the tutorial area. Right. Elizabeth as well. Good. I'll forge the blades for you, but we need proper materials. More ship sinking. Well, good thing we have our galleon now. We do have to be incredibly careful though, because the galleon is easy to sink. But let's find ourselves the dinghy. Here's the panther. Well, not the panther. The panther is what we have to sink. So let's launch the Cuddly Legend. And let's make this ship public. So if anyone would like to hop on board the Cuddly Legend and help me sink these ships, by all means, just head on to your nearest dinghy, search for, we'll go to the public tab, and look for the Cuddly Legend.
Pirate ship. Time to start plundering.
Yeah, so the galleon is way bigger than the sloop. I wonder if I can... Is that panther within range? No, I missed all those shots. So the sun is setting, so it's going to be a lot harder to see. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage to this panther. That's good shit. Come on. Maybe that panther's aggroed onto me, though. If it is, it saved me. Oh, sweet, we got a loot pouch. Okay, so it did not get close enough. I'm gonna use the right broadside, even though the left broadside is actually more upgraded. Like, it does more damage for us. And the reason I'm doing the right broadside is because I have to wait for the left broadside to charge, but it looks like I completely missed with the left broadside, god damn it. Oh well. No, Queen Anne's Revenge event is happening. But yeah, we're not ready for that. That's gonna be like a late game event that we bother doing. Alright, now, let's see. Well, there's one more panther that direction, so we'll head for that. Ooh, there's a sentinel that's aggroed onto us. We don't actually care all that much. All we care about right now is the panther. I can't remember what the other ship type is that we have to aim for, but, yeah. Panther is our current objective. I completely missed all those shots, didn't I? No, I landed like 2. Ah, because we were locked on the bulwark. That makes sense. Alright, time to fuck you up, fam. Damn. Broadsides are a little bit harder to aim on this, and I guess it's because we're just bigger and bulkier, and these are tiny ships. Yeah, you can see, because we're a much bigger target, we're actually taking damage. Luckily, the galleon has some pretty strong armor. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? It's a bigger target, and therefore shots are going to be easier to land on it. But it's also got more armor, so it can take more hits. So I don't know, maybe it's just a placebo or something. Oh, someone's sailing the Lady Swan. Yeah, like maybe it can take more hits or something. I don't know. But yeah, there's... The galleons are pretty cool. And the biggest use for them is the fact that they have so much cargo space. Like, so much cargo space. I'm hoping I'm not pissing off whoever the person is in the Lady Swan. Like, they're probably parking their ship and then doing some stuff with their cannons. Aw, damn. I was hoping I could sink that sentinel, but... Nope. Yeah, they're probably parking their ship and trying to level up cannons, and I'm probably getting in their way by sailing around. Where is another sentinel? Does anyone see enough? There's a sentinel. Okay, let's use our come about ability to turn better. sail. We also have a skill point for tacking, so that's improved maneuverability, turn radius improved by 3%. Pretty useful. Yeah, next skill point we get for sailing is going to be used on improving our right broadside again, so we've got that balanced out once more. Ooh, this is actually 2 sentinels on top of each other. Which is actually good for us, because we still need 2 more sentinels. And that's also just more loot. Look at all those treasure chests we've got. Oh, point blank does so much damage! Woohoo, yes. See, if you actually line up the shot and aim it, you're gonna do more damage, and that's better. It's so cool. Sweet! Awesome, that's everything we need. Time to go back to Will Turner. Galleon is so slow to turn around. Which makes sense, because it's a galleon. Now, open sail. Onwards we go. To Port Royal. This panther is gonna aggro onto us. Keep that in mind. I wonder if I could sink it in one volley. No, I can't. Oh well. I'm not gonna bother trying to sink it, I just want to get to port. But if we can successfully, you know, we just landed a few shots on it, so if anyone wants an easy to kill panther, there you have it. There's one right there, right outside of Port Royal. So much plunder. Ooh, this galleon's gonna pay for itself. Nice, and then we also got a rusty saber, which is not actually good for us. And some earrings. So yeah, let's take that rusty saber. We also have a light, right, the light saber. Yeah, that one we're just gonna leave. Alright, Will, I have your stuff. Almost. Let's talk to Will, do our thingies. Let's drop this off. Ooh, leveled up to level 11. Well done! That's what I need for the blades, but there's more to gather. Alright, undead brutes, undead witch doctors, and a bucket of coal. Alright. Now, get ready for some land combat. Because we just did a lot of naval combat, but, oh, he wants us to go to Tortuga. Okay, yeah, well that's fast travel. Because we have the ability to fast travel to Tortuga. Not anywhere else besides the PvP islands. Thank you for stopping by, Blue Hope. Yeah, just a reminder, this music that I'm listening to is not actual in-game music. This is some royalty-free music just from a playlist on YouTube that I found. Because, pretty sure Disney still, like, owns the music from the base game, and because this is a fan-made game, I'm not sure how happy Disney would be to have me playing their music on a game that they make zero money off of. I mean, technically it's their fault. They'd still be making money off of it if they just let the game still exist, but no. They decided to close down the servers and make us wait years and years to be able to play the game again. Now what weapon am I gonna use? Are we gonna go for sword again? We might go for sword again. We'll have to see. Let's check. L? No, that's lobbies. Y is the one that I want. Y will tell me notoriety level. Okay, so sword and doll are about equal. We'll keep using sword for a bit. In fact, yeah, like that unlocks at level 6, for instance, the boarding cutlass. So yeah, let's use sword. It is so dark, I can't see anything. Let's go for some undead brutes first. The in-game lag screwed me over that time. Go. Just gotta kill 12 more of these guys. This one's level 10. In that case, I'm gonna wait for my health to come all the way back before I engage. Let my health come back. Okay, that's close enough. We can probably take him on, but he is going to do a lot of damage to us. You can see up there in the corner, we've lost like almost 2/3 of our health in that fight. So yeah, we handled it, but ooh, that's a lot of damage. So we'll wait for our health to come back before we engage with this brute too. No, this one's a lower level. And that one actually respawned already. Alright, close enough. Time to go in. I wonder if that witch doctor is going to aggro onto us. Doesn't seem to want to. Ooh, and we got a loot pouch. Poggies. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. We didn't lose too much health in that fight. And there we go. Okay, now we're running into the issue where undead brutes can just respawn as undead witch doctors. So this is one of the annoying kill X number of enemy quests, where the enemy is not even guaranteed to spawn. Sometimes it'll spawn as a different enemy type, which is very unfortunate. Wait for our health to recharge. Around there's an undead brute. Just gotta wait for our health to recharge, then we'll take you on. Close enough. Ah, perfect. Max health. And more loot! We got more loot! There we go. I really want a legendary weapon. Like, rare weapons are good in and of themselves, but legendary weapons... Like, I can't even remember what legendary weapons I used to use, but I just remembered they were so good, and it was basically a point in the game where I was like, okay, let's see. This ragdoll is actually better than a voodoo doll, so you can swap that out. And yet somehow the voodoo doll is worth 4 and the ragdoll is worth 0, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, I was basically at the point in the game where it was... Well, first of all, I was max level, right? So, like, I didn't want any weapon that was below level 30. But basically, I was just, like, grinding for legendary gear at that point in the game. Because I'd done all the endgame stuff. That was, in fact, why I went to that one boss on, that one boss that hangs out in the back of Padres del Fuego, is because bosses have a higher probability of dropping legendary loot, and he was a pretty high level boss, like, not the highest level boss in the game. There are some higher level ones, I believe. But he was still, you know, a boss. And I wanted to grind up against him to get legendary loot. I remember there were a few bosses in the game that I would grind up against. I think there was one on King's Head. Like, in the middle of King's Head, there's a legendary EITC boss that I would grind up against too. And hope for legendary loot. I'm trying to think of other places. There might have been one on Cuba? No, I don't think it was Cuba. I can't remember what island it was. But there's a boss in, like, a hidden away area. Oh no, maybe it was Cuba. But, yeah, a boss in a kind of hidden away, like, boggy swamp area. Let's see. Very improvised Caprice. Don't have a high enough level to use a sharp saber, but... Hang on. Okay, yeah, no, we don't have any sharp sabers to worry about. This is an undead brute. Good. I was afraid it's a pirate. This one's gonna be a higher level, so it's gonna deal a bit more damage to us. But we've got it. We've got its number. Alright. Let's see, so now we have to go for the witch doctors. Do we... I think what I'm gonna do is just one more kill to level up our sword to level 6. And then we'll swap over to, I think, the voodoo doll. Alright. He's actually doing more damage to us already, which is not great. That's partly because he cursed us. Curse is an ability that Voodoo Doll users have to increase how much damage the person takes. So, now, let's get to a safe spot and unlock Parry. So this skill is a passive skill. it doesn't even care about what type of weapon you use. You don't have to use a sword for parry to exist. And it's just an innate 2% chance to block incoming combat attacks. So, yeah. But now the most important thing is, we're now level 6 in sword. So that's level 8, 7, level 7, level 6. Was this one? No, that was level 5. This is also level 6. So we've got 2 level 6s. So our Sharp Cutlass is attack 16, high chance to deal critical damage. The Boarding Cutlass, attack 22 with the healing boost, so it's an ability to heal yourself mid-combat. And it has a cleave boost, so cleave does more damage, so it'll just tuck you away. And as for the saber, here's the thing, the saber has lower damage, but I believe it's higher DPS. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but yeah. So we'll swap out the sharp broadsword. So now we've got our 2 weapons, and let's keep going. No, that's an undead brute. We don't want to kill you. We want to go for the Witch Doctor. Oh wait, I was going to swap out my weapon, wasn't I? Start using the voodoo doll, I believe. So yeah, let's swap out for that. And just head over to this Witch Doctor. And the thing is, with the Witch Doctors, because they're also using a voodoo doll, you cannot avoid their attacks, so running around them is pointless. All you succeed in doing is confusing yourself. Also, I don't want to attune to 2 Witch Doctors at once, because the Witch Doctors seem to do a better job at dealing damage to me than the Brutes did. And because Witch Doctors pretty much automatically attune to you, and as we can see how much damage they were doing to us when we're fighting them, yeah, I don't want to risk doubling that damage intake. I'd rather just take more time to kill them. And he's dead. Ooh, got a lot of loot. So, a wheelock pistol. How does that compare to what we have? Pistols. Attack 4. Level 1. Yeah. Ooh. Someone nearby is using grenades. I just heard a grenade go off. Hello. So that is a friendly pirate who's at least a level 20. Oh yeah, level 24. Woman? Bruh. Have we found ourselves an incel? Oh dear, hang on. This Witch Doctor is dealing damage to us, actually. Come on, kill it. Ah, nice. There we go. Get more tongs. Yeah, listen, you do not just go up to someone and just say their gender as, like, your greeting to them. Bruh. Woman. Okay. Just got a few more Witch Doctors to go. I believe 8, if my math is correct. Just 8 more to kill. And would that be all Will Once? I think that's all Will Once. It's just 8 Witch Doctors. Well, 14 total. 8 more from what we currently have. More loot. Sailor Cutlass. That's not gonna be good, is it? No. Definitely not. Especially not compared to what we have. Okay. Wait for us to heal. You just completely skipped over that loot pouch too. Bro! You don't give up the loot pouch. Loot pouch probably has some good shit in it. I don't know what he was planning to do, to be honest. Are we back? Okay, we seem to be back. We just had a brief moment of disconnect. But let's keep going. Just got a few more witch doctors to kill. Six more to be precise. Make that 5 more. Let's go for this witch doctor that's hanging out all the way over here now. Level 6. And you die. Okay, now 4 more to go. This one up here is level 7. Trade off our attacks, do our damage, and murder. There we go. Alright, another witch doctor. So we've got 3 more to go. And then, I don't know, how far into the quest progress are we? Okay, so we'll have like other objectives after this. So, I don't know, probably once we turn this in, I'll call the stream. Because we've been going for a little bit of time now. And poke him. Okay, undead witch doctor. Just 2 more. 2 more witch doctors to kill. What happened to the music? Keep playing, keep playing. Okay. Now... Alright, time to take on the witch doctor. Bzzz. Poke. Bzzz. Poke. I swear, Swarm used to not recharge this quickly. Maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe they rebalanced the game, or maybe that's a bug. It's hard to tell. Could be any number of things. Oh hey, there's the guy that just shouts woman at women. Imagine if that's how you were remembered in society, was like the person who shouts other person's gender at them when he sees. Oh, right, we have to look for a bucket of coal, too. This one's a little bit annoying because you have to find a barrel, but I remember there's a barrel right here. Come on. Yes, we got our bucket of coal. Now time to go back to Will Turner, which unfortunately he's all the way over Port Royal and we don't have fast travel yet. So we'll have to walk there. So hang on. What's our skill? Still skill level 5. So still a little bit to go before we have one more level in Voodoo Doll. But after this, we will have our 4 weapon types. Well, that'll probably have to be next stream, because I am going to call it stream soon. But yeah, our 4 weapon types. If the game wants to, like, you know, load Tortuga. There we go. And before we leave the island, I want to talk to Peddler again, because some money. That's actually a different person. Level 10, no guild. Yep, let's talk to the Peddler. Sell all the stuff that we've been hoarding. Hopefully we make decent bank. Let's see, we start with 2011. Nope, we don't want to sell that doll. We start with 2011. And where will we end, I wonder? End with... It's very tedious to drag these back and forth. I wish you could, like, shift click or something. No, I want to wear that and put this in there. There we go. Okay, so we started with 2011, we ended with 2214, so that's about 200 gold's worth. Which is pretty good. Alright, let's launch our sloop. We don't even need the sloop to be public anymore, do we? Yeah, no reason to make it public. We're not planning to do combat, and we don't want just some random nobody popping up on our ship and firing cannons and causing trouble for us. Alright. Sail. Who is that person? Light Brig, the Lady Swan. Wasn't that the same Light Brig we were dealing with before? I think it was. Just gotta pull into Port Royal, we're almost there. Come on. Come on. You can get there. And then soon, the Turner Williams will give us our quest reward, which is probably gonna be notoriety. Well, reputation, right? Reputation is XP, notoriety is level. I don't know why Disney had to make fancy names for everything. It's literally just XP, level, and mana. You did not have to call it reputation, notoriety, and voodoo, respectively. You didn't have to call it that. Especially not that last one. You could just call it mana. But no, they have to be special or something. Alright, Will, give me the next stage in this quest line, and also the reward for turning in this quest. rep. Now we have everything needed. While I forge your knives, look after Elizabeth. I guess we can go back and talk to her first, and then we'll see what she gives us. And then, after that, probably end the stream there. Getting there. Hey, there's that person, level 10. Hey, he's probably also doing the dagger quest. Alright, Elizabeth, what do you got for me? I'm glad you're here. There's news of my father. A trusted friend told me that EITC has intercepted a message intended for my father, the governor. It may be the clue I have been searching for. Recover the message, and I will honor our agreement. Have to sink a Corvette. Yeah, that's ship combat, and that it's gonna take a while. So we're gonna call the stream here. Hello, Ian. You cutie. Okay. Yep, let's call the stream here. As a reminder, the game is The Legend of Pirates Online. You can just Google TLOPO, T-L-O-P-O, and you can find it there. In the meantime, thank you all for coming out to the stream. I'm having fun with this. Like I said before, I think I want to turn this into a regular thing. Maybe like the Wednesday slots, but the problem is a lot of people will probably be asleep during the time I can normally stream on Wednesdays, so we'll have to see about that. But I do encourage you to play it. If me playing it has made you interested, please consider. I will make a guild. I'm probably gonna have to brainstorm a guild name, and then we can join and hang out and do fun stuff in this game, Pirates Online. But without any further ado, you can. So tomorrow, same time the stream started, we're gonna be playing Fallout New Vegas. Just continuing that playthrough. Then on Sunday at noon, JST, I will be playing Minecraft with the lovely Ian, who is here in chat with us. And we'll be building a place. So, yeah. Be sure to follow me on social media. And if you want to support me, you can either sub or leave a tip through Stream Elements, link down below, and all of it goes to support me. And yeah, let me think, is there anything else I need to mention? Oh, right, for whoever I decide to raid, here in chat is going to be our raid message, which you can copy and paste or type it in yourself. And if you do sub to me, you can have access to this little emotes. Alright, who are we gonna raid? That's the question. There's a number of people streaming right now, and I bet you almost all of them are streaming Elden Ring. Yeah, almost all of them are streaming Elden Ring. God damn. What the hell is it with Elden Ring? Well, let's see. Who do we want to raid? You know what? We're gonna raid Emery. Emery's also playing Elden Ring. Very lovely person. Assuming they're not gonna end the stream at the 4-hour mark. So, yeah. But with all that, thank you all so much for hanging out. Bye bye.